Well, good morning. I'm starting the live show back up. I had some router issues, and I think people know I'm starting this back up. So, we got the issues taken care of. We're starting it back up. The wife is happy. It'll make everybody else here happy. It is currently snowing like a dog where I'm at here. We're going to make a few changes on this show. I'm going to start putting the date on the end of it as a number to be followed. And we're going to start labeling these instead of into the crypto file. I'm going to make a new playlist for these. Oops. Public create. So we're going to start adding these to the morning show's playlist. And I definitely got to get some keywords tagged in here a lot better. Maybe I'll get work on that later today. Bear with me while I go back through here and set these modes up. Leave it down as anyone. So if the show starts to grow and we start getting a lot of people in here and we get trolls, I'll have to change it back to subscriber mode only. But hopefully don't get there. So, good morning. Welcome back. We're going to cover some coins here again and get back to our watch list. There's Crypt. Get my notifications on my phone and everything is up and running. And knowing like a dog here. We were supposed to only get rain today. And I looked outside a minute ago and we had big old 2-inch snowflakes just dropping down. So hopefully things are running smoother. Good morning, Mummy. How you doing today? Did you get a piece of this crypto action that we were talking about yesterday? Or did you decide to pass on it because some people got butt hurt on it when it took a big dump? The information I got was pretty legit, so I was telling people about it. Let me pull my Twitter up, see what's trending on Twitter this morning. Oh, KRL, 8 to 15%. Top price $1, buy limit $2, dollar fast at $1.12 to $1.16. So it's not a big play, but it is an 8 to 15% scalp. So nice call on that. That was called 8 hours ago. So some of those calls are already old. Got to get in here and check and see what's going on. People messaging me, checking my messages. People were looking for my live show, asking me questions on Twitter. So good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Looking at some of these a lot of these calls are old, 16-hour ago, and I'd like to see fresh calls. Give me my fresh tweets. Yeah, people are talking about QSP, runs at 0.085, it's just starting, buying in dips and waiting for the move. So he's one of my guys I watch that's pretty good. He's talking about QSP. QSP, I believe I just marked it. So they think QSP could run to 8.5 cents. It's at 7.1 right now. It is trending upward. That's on the 15-minute chart. So QSP could be a nice little buy. My favorite is still going to be my favorite for the long run is UPI. It is so undervalued, it ain't funny. So keep an eye on QSP. I'm just looking to see what's moving here. Pink list has changed you to orange, so I can keep an eye on you in my orange list. USP's at 3% right now. Looking halfway decent. And let's go to the watch list. See who's moving up the list already this morning. MDT, still moving up. Did it pop off? Yep, sure did. It's popping up. I didn't save my lines when I exited out of here. MDT is definitely making a good play on the 15-minute chart. 5 minutes. Yep, definitely a nice little play. How high will MDT run? Who knows? What else is trending on Twitter this morning? How old was that information? That was 2 minutes ago. So QSP to play. We'll have to keep an eye on QSP. MDT is definitely making some moves. Yeehaw. So if you get into MDT 2 o'clock this morning Central Standard Time, you got in at 5.58 cents. Currently maxing out right now at 15.70% at the top of this wick, pulling back a little bit. Showing it's at 17.98. MDT could be a 20%er today. Never know. So go over here to my watch list. What did he say it was? QSP's at 3%, and looking to move. Definitely looking to move. So it's on the uptrend on the 5 minute. Playing at 3%. And you see what I'm doing here on this one? Wow. Not pretty. I'm definitely in that one, unfortunately, at the moment. QSP is intriguing. Definitely intriguing. So if they're saying it could go to 0.085, that's a little over a penny. That would be a nice play. Could it go to 10 cents? We don't know. I went and restarted the router. The router was all boggled up, and so I just had to go clean up the router, reboot it. You know, sometimes those things happen. Yeah, QSP. Wow. I think personally Might be a bad move, but I'm gonna grab me a little bit of it. I just went out. There we go, nice little pullback. Grabbed a little bit of it real quick. Let me pull this up here. So I am going to watch this one for a second, make some lines. 7 2 3 1. Where are we at? 7 2 2 here. Send that out. We'll just make that one yellow. And this is just a personal mark for me. Seven, 2, 3, 1. And what I mean by personal mark is that's where I jumped up and grabbed me a little bit of it. Not much, just a little bit. Get to play. And their call for them is saying it's going to go to, let me go back to Twitter, 0.085. So we're going to mark that up here at 0.084. Always sell a little early. 848. And we'll put that as a golden mark for the call off of Twitter. And we'll see how this thing rolls out today. Definitely, so if that plays out, how much of a gain is that actually? Here to here is a 17% gain. So nice 17% gain on that if it runs there. I did grab about $100 worth of it to watch it run, if it runs. So I will play that today off my Twitter calls. So let's go back to our list here. And we're going to see who's going to make some noise today. MDT. Wow, MDT making some noise. Yes, sirree. Look at that. Pop off from MDT. Nice run up. Nice channeling. Maybe draw the lines here. Got to channel it through here. Blue. Kind of pull your channel here. More over here on the channel. So it ran this nice little upward channel. It has a nice upward drive on it. And you see where it pops up out of there. MDT. Currently at 19%. Could this run up to be a 30%er today? You know, maybe this is going to be the QSP play of the day. Maybe it's going to run to 8 cents. A very nice run for MDT this morning. Any thoughts on GMT? It's a time zone, ain't it? Gods is making some moves. Not really. Gods just retraced back to the 200 MA. So Gods on the 5 minute, look at the 15. God is actually, turning upward, so it's looking decent. Yeah, nice little pullback. That's on the 15 minute. MACD fell way down below here. It's got to curl back up. Looks like we might get a little green dot here. Might get a little hump up here. Could it get a sharp pull here and explode? It could. I'm not seeing it. I mean, the MACD flattened out right here on that green candle. Market cipher curled here. We could get a green dot over here, possibly right here, green dot on this candle or next candle. MACD, good curl, cross on this next candle, and get another run up. So keep an eye on gods. We will definitely keep an eye on gods. And GMT. Wow, I just bought that QSP and it just exploded. That was pretty good timing. GMT. GMT a Coinbase coin or no? You have to tell me what you're looking at it on and what pair are you using. I'm not saying it as a Coinbase coin. We'll come back to it when you give me the pair that you're pairing it to and what exchange you're watching it on, and I'll pull it up and put it in its correct file. USP moving up the ranks today. Wow, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right here, look at that. That puppy just flew all the way up here to, wow. Yep, exciting. I got an entry right here, and it is at 729, all the way up here at the top where that red thing is, red number is. So it'd been nice if I'd have seen it a little sooner. Got the entry here, but I was jacking with my internet. So we'll call QSP the play of the day. We'll see if we can get 4%. If she's going to get up in the 20 percentile and challenge Crypt. Not for top dollar, but for top volume. That's what we look for, top volume. High is #1 loser, and I was in it. Okay. MDT, definitely making some moves. Get back here to 5 minutes. Lagging here a little bit, retesting. MDT could be a nice, but it's pressing right now for first place. Crypt keeps pulling back, comes back here possibly to 75 cents. Hasn't crossed the MACD, still got a red dot on market cipher. Volume is flattening out on the low side. Could see a turn up here, and possibly another drip back to 75, but right now we can count on 76 being the bottom. At the meantime, and our contender here, MDT. So let me hit the change button and see what's moving up. True, Cody, these are ones on our watch list. Rory, Ren up to the 9% mark. Ren's making some moves this morning. Just got a cross on the MACD right here on Ren. Got a green dot signal on this candle right here on Ren. Possibly see a nice little run up on Ren here in a minute or two. Definitely on our watch list. It's at 9.21%. So, okay, Rolex has GMT Model 2, USDT on Binance. Okay, Ruben, we can do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are looking for GMT, USDT, Binance. There's Binance. There's USD, Binance. There's USDT Tether, Binance. Okay. And then what I would do is I will add this to my Binance click here. Take it out my watch list. So as you guys can see, I'm starting to add sections here: KuCoin, Binance, and as we go, we'll add other ones in there. So I can go to my watch list here, and I can go to Binance, and there's my ZIL and GMT. There's your GMT. That's 5 minute. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. And we'll check this out real quick. So you already had your cross and your MACD back here, starting to flatten out a little bit. So your cross is right back here. It's showing at $1.84 before it crossed. Nice little run up. Let's zoom this puppy in and see how she's done for the last few days. So you definitely had some nice play in the last few days. Definitely nice. I call this a channel, not the best. We'll have to zoom in a little more, zoom out more. I hate pointing right to that, but it is where it took off. Picking that up a little bit so I can see a little better. Yeah, touching right there. Touching right here. Not a great touch, but touching the wicks there, touching here. So we will use that as our line to follow on this one. Definitely getting some humps up, back down through, right over through. So kind of keep an eye on it. It looks like it's starting to flag out a little bit. It could pull back, get a little pullback here. So, or you could just, let's see, it might just stair step, start getting a slow stair step, create a V here. So something to keep an eye on. Nice little stair step. See how it starts creating a little backwards flag right here. So watch for it to retrace to the blue line here. Work its way up. But definitely on the way up, possibly could see it hit 260. It's fighting the top right now here. 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart shows it trying to come back a little bit. The 50 MA right here is going to come up, so that might keep it off the blue line. So definitely starting to move a little bit. Keep an eye out for the, I'd say for another hour or two. Could come back up and test it, but yeah, looks like it's going to push sideways and it's pushing, trying to get up to $2.60. You're at 15%. Here lately we're seeing, 23, 24%, unless it just blows out of the ballpark and runs up to 40, 50%. So getting in midweek here, 23, 24% is seeming to be the threshold at the moment. Bitcoin being undecided. Bitcoin gets closer up to 48,000 again and tries to pass 48. You might see alts start really pumping into the 40 percentiles again. So keep an eye on that. Hope that helps you out. Just my opinion. Not true financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I just look at the charts and give you my opinion of what I think. So Crypt 27%. It's pushing up there. 28. It might be trying to curl back up. MDT. See it pulling back here a little bit. There's that channel line there again. Maybe extend that over here some more. Right there where it was. MDT could probably try to come back into this channel and play around before it goes back up, or it could just bounce off the top here. Something to keep an eye on. Any other big movers here working their way up the charts fast? REN is definitely working its way up. It was down here in the top 10, now in the top 5. Unify, it's definitely up in here today. There's your REN. Get my brain working here. Seeing who's not been in here in a while, it's moving up. DMT is one of the ones I've been watching. Just get across on the MACD here. So right at the 0 line too. So keep an eye on that one. DNT still making moves up. USP just had a big pullback. So looks like it's had a nice big retracement. I seen a big wick on CoinBase. So pulling its recovery. Rory, what has Rory done this morning? I've been watching Rory. Had a cross back here. Nice slow trend. It's recovering. It's had some nice pump ups. So we got some movers today. But our biggest mover has been NBT, Crypt, Cartesi getting up into play. Cartesi making a move, pull back, and it's starting to move again. Flagging out right here. NDT, Crypt. Everybody's kind of pulling back and resting right now. Wow. USP is definitely flashing over here hard on the left of me. Look at the run from QSP. I'm watching the trade history on my other monitor on my left side here. And it is just flashing like a major lightning storm in my face. So there's a lot of buys, a lot of sells. QSP. Looking for 8.5 cents today. Nice. So where are we currently up since I talked about it? Right here. Top of that. 1.76%, almost 2% up since I made this announcement here or talked about it. And Twitter. Canuck Investing. So I will put his name in the chat here. Go follow this guy. This is one of the people I follow on Twitter. There you go. Here's his link in chat. And there's his comment about QSP. So I'm very open. I don't mind sharing the people's information that I have. The rest of my Twitters and see what else is talking about in here. If there's anything I should look at. That one's kind of holding steady, not flashing anymore. But definitely a nice 2% run up inside the charts there. What I want to look at here just to see what's going on. Somebody said I need to put this on my watch list. It's retracing. Fixing to get some fresh air and maybe blast again. So we'll see what's happening here. These are downward wicks, big wicks, big wicks. Has a tendency to get big wicking and pull them back up. I'll put it on my orange watch list for right now. This is a 30-minute chart. Let me chart new here. So we're seeing a little rise up here. Big wick. I don't like those big wicks like that. But sometimes I just want to, when somebody says something to me and maybe I ought to go check it out, I do. There. here. See here, hit that little wick. That thing right there. It's definitely below the channel line, or what I call my channel line. Now I look at things. Here to here, touches there. So those is my channels that I draw, how I look at things. Definitely a heavily retracement out of this, dropping out of the 30-minute chart. It's been following the bottom of that line now. Way below the 200. Big red dot on the 30-minute here. What is MACD showing? It's trying to come back down to the 0. So we'll keep an eye on this thing. This could cool off back down here to the 0. It had a big wick. It's pulling back up, getting back to the 50 MA. 30-minute candle. We got 5 minutes left of it. It's hopping on the bottom of that line. I'll keep an eye on it. New could be possibly setting itself up for a move later today. So definitely something to look at. Crypt, where we at with Crypt? 30-minute candles. Cooling down. How does that look on this one? About the same. Look at that. Almost identical. Actually a little steeper than this one here. Wow. Nice identical runs. How's that one? See? How that ran. How that one run. Like how that one run. Very nice. Very symmetrical. Your trend is your friend until the end. I'm going to move this line up here to that. So I expect this 30-minute to possibly pull back to here and do the same thing. Done it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Might do it again. So we'll watch that 30-minute bar there. Back here to 5-minute run. So 15, 20 minutes. We could possibly see Crypt do its thing again here. So, yeah, I look at things a little different than some people do. Some people like it. I think it's okay. Other people might not. But I do what works for me. I'm not going to say I'm the greatest trader in the world or I'm an expert. I am pretty much just chart for myself, chart how I do it for myself. And a lot of people like sometimes how I call things. Ren, definitely making some moves on Ren right here. Ren was down here in the top 10. It is now in the top 4 contenders. Definitely still trending up. Looks like the MACD is cooling off a little bit. It should hopefully get a skip. Should skip off and continue up. So Ren looking good. So the chart's been refreshed for a while. Let's scroll down here. Rory kind of being out of turn a little bit. Gods maybe making a little turn here at 160. That was mentioned in chat earlier. Oh, my mouse does not like to scroll very good sometimes. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Nothing really out of turn here, other than Gods. Oh, what did I just do there? What did I double click on? I hate when I do that. Accidentally double click on something. Mess up my charts. Nothing like having to start all over in your charts. So Gods. Definitely looking like it could make an upturn here. There's a cross right there. It fell back into place in the 4 percentile. Rory stepping out of turn on the 4% making a move with the 1% up out of the 4, so 5.35. Look for it to see the 50 and the 100 making a cross here, or touching each other. Looks like it's going to push up on those, push it out possibly. So Rory could possibly get a little push up here. A couple more candles are running. You can see the nice curve right here. We're kind of reverse flag. A lot of wicks. Wicks are changed to the top side, curling back up. Yep, Jasmine and MDT both are the same. They can drop like a rock. They get hot like that. Wow, I'm watching my play over here on QSP right now. QSP is definitely making some moves here. Right there, 6.6% up. Definitely gonna watch that. Definitely making that move. The call was to 8%, 8 cents. So 8.5 was a call on Twitter, so it's just taken off. QSP looking good, nice volume. So this could get a few more big spikes, work its way up. I'd be happy at 8 cents. So nice color. We're definitely watching it. So far it's only up from when I jumped on board talking about it. 2.82%. So it's to the top of that wick. So currently 2.82% since we've been talking about it. If it gets a full potential run up that was called on, I myself, from the time I started talking about it, will grab a 17.24% gain. So we're watching this right here. That's our spread on QSP. Anytime you can make a 17% gain, it's always nice. So definitely going to keep an eye on this one. It's consolidating right now a little bit. Yeah, they got their pumps, got to consolidate, got to pump, consolidate. Just the way things work. True looks to be making a small move here on the 5 minute. The 15. Yeah, True had a nice pump up on the 15 minute. It's consolidating. Looks like it's fixing to have its cross here. It's going to get its cross over here pretty soon. Definitely going to start making some moves up. It came down, grabbed the 50 MA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7, 8 touches on that MA. Boy, it was pounding it hard. Trying to get through it. Got rejected. So, got to come back up and play the game. True definitely come back up to 28, 29 cents. Be a nice turnaround for it. Potty. Oop, Potty just got a cross. Cross MACD, got a green dot. Cody up, moving up on the 15 minutes. Everything. Man, it's like popcorn today. Wow. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. I feel like it's already noon. Oh, I just woke up thinking, wow, I just had this vision in my head. It's like, man, it's getting late in the afternoon. No, it's not. Shit, I just woke up. My brain's working so hard this last few minutes, looking at everything moving. Just made me feel like I was already in mid-afternoon already, almost mid-evening. So, Crypt. Definitely testing that line hard. Bouncing out to 50 MA. So, Crypt is at 73 cents. It did run all the way back down here to 71. Oh, so that's kind of a rough one there. It is at the top right here. This, let's see, I went below the top of this here. So We don't want to see it come back to the bottom here. It'd be a full retracement of this run. So definitely hope it gets its nice little bounce off the blue line here. My God. NDT doing the same thing, coming back into the channel to play. That's the reason I draw that channel I draw. Like I said, it was up on top. Hopefully it would have held, but it didn't. So it's coming back into the channel, possibly to the 50 MA. And see where it might skip off the MACD here. QSP is making some noise. Yes, it is. I'm quite impressed. I caught that Twitter. Wow. It's definitely wanting to go places. I'm gonna keep referring back to QSP because it's, you see it down here, that's about 20 in the list. If it keeps going the way it's going to come up here and take number 2, number 1 spot. So keep an eye on it. We could get another 10% run out QSP, put it up in the 15 to 20 percentile up here. So this is pretty cool. I don't mind watching it. QSP, definitely. Look at that. Wow, I put it on auto. It's got some heavy spikes. Definitely love it when somebody makes a good call and I'm on Twitter to catch it within minutes of the call. That's hard to do sometimes because there's so many tweets. And like I just refreshed my Twitter. There was 37 tweets on there. And it's hard to just go down to all 37 because along with those 37, there's also a lot of advertisements. So yeah, I just scrolled down real briefly on some of these, check them out, see what the plays are. A lot of the tweets of people I'm watching talking about going longs, doing their shorts, Bitcoin news, other coin news. So definitely watching them. Somebody else just 24 seconds ago made a comment, QSP, we ride 8 cents, 9 cents, 10 cents. So possibly QSP could be a big runner to 10 cents, possibly, not guaranteed. Definitely blowing out the top of my charts on my Coinbase. My Coinbase is set at, Coinbase Pro set at 15 minutes and it's blowing out the top of the charts of Coinbase. Might have to go to the 1 hour chart? No, I'm gonna go back to 15. I like it better. So definitely holding still to 5 minute, coin down a little bit. QSP, 8% already. Boom, look at that, moving up the charts. Crypt is cooling off right now. NDT, like it might be cooling down. NDT, yep, cooling down. Cartesi, cooling down. Ren's on the move up still. So, and I got that on auto. I can't pull it down here. I like to keep my stuff in the middle of the charts. Unify, 9%. IOTX, just had a cross on IOTX. Bounced off to 200 here as it crossed on the MACD. Still below 0, so don't expect a big run out of this. It might go up here where the 50, 100 touch and get a rejection. SYN getting a curl down. Looks like it's going to come down to 50 MA. Super is making a little move up, had a cross on the MACD. So nice little run up out of Super. Cake is on the move up. QSP, well, I better refresh this. QSP has just moved in the top 10. Where'd it go? Right here. Look at this. QSP has literally came out of the bottom of this chart and is up in the top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And moving fast. I think QSP is going to take the top of the chart here pretty soon at 18% off of Crypt. Give it about another 15 minutes. It's moving up pretty daggone quick. So nice call there on Twitter. If you jumped in on this play when I started talking about it, you would be back in here where I am at 7.2 cents. Look at that puppy run. Wow, it just jumped right off my chart. Wow, look at QSP go. It is moving up. Top 5. Can QSP take over #1 spot here as we're watching it? It's definitely moving in the top 4, and it is flat moving. QSP is going to have a heavy pullback in a few minutes. I guarantee it's going to have a retracement in a little bit. TNX, did you get in on a little bit of that when I put it up here and talked about it? I couldn't resist it. I mean, when I get a couple of tweets on Twitter talking about it and somebody show a chart and making a call, I'm almost stupid not to jump on it right away. I mean, I have jumped on them and lost a little bit of money, but that's why I don't go into it with a lot of money. I think I got $100 on this one, so little bit of profit is better than no profit at all. So yeah, I think QSPs are mooner of the day. Look at that. It is definitely stepping up there. Ren is trying to keep up with it. I think Ren's going to start running with it. So we got some new competition in the house here. Yeehaw. QSP. Oh, somebody. Ren. Oh yeah, QSP pulled back a little bit. Ren took the top spot off of it. 10-10, 10-11. So 9% are here. Now refreshes. I just caught at the wrong spot. Okay. So Ren, QSP, and Cartesi are in the top 10%ers. Super 10%. So we got some 10% players here. Dropping down a little bit for retracement. I think we're going to get a small retracement and this thing's going to pop off again. I got 3.5 minutes of a candle. So it might cool off here for a couple minutes before it decides. But then again, never know. Look at it. I'm looking over here. QSP and CoinBase Pro. And it is just smoking the charts on CoinBase Pro. 15 minutes. Go, if you guys got CoinBase Pro open, go look at QSP on the 15 minute. That thing is fixing to just smush all the other candles, push them to the bottom. This is unreal. Nice to watch. Yes, Crypt is pulling back. It's waiting for QSP to come up there and smack it in the ass is what it's doing. So, very nice moonshot to watch here. We are currently watching QSP make some waves. Cartesi, MDT, man. That thing is it's pulling back. It's holding at 15%. Cartesi's pulling back. QSP is pushing up. So I see QSP pushing up through here. Well, it's in 3rd place now. QSP came out of the bottom 20 out of here. It was in the lower 25s. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. In 30 minutes, QSP has moved from out of the picture to top 3. In a hurry. Five more percent. QSP will take 2nd place from MDT. It's now at 11%. I am nowhere near hitting the sell button on this yet, but I am loving it. Need to refresh. It's not showing my coins. There we go. Scared me for a minute. CoinBase. Nowhere near my ready to sell. Definitely brought me up a little bit. FOMO will be coming soon. Not yet. QSP is only at 12.8% on Coinbase. If it pumps up to about 9 cents and gets us up and upwards in the 18-20%, it'll get on the big movers list, I believe. On Coinbase's movers list. Once it gets into the movers list, and you see the FOMO kick in. That's where it could kick it out of the 8 cent all the way up to the 9, possibly 10 cent area. So I don't know where the movers list is on Coinbase. I don't have that open to look at it. You know, the big movers of the day or the hour or whatever. And when that hits, definitely you'll see the FOMO pump. 8 seconds left to the new candle. We're going to get a little tracement. Or this puppy just going to continue just hammering it up to the top. QSP, 11%. We're watching for other rising stars down here. AMP making a little bit of a move. NKN at 6%. Not big move. It's about average there. 3%. NDT is pulling back still. It was at 15%. It's trying to give QSP the lead. Crypt at 19%. It's pulling back at 72 cents. Check on Crypt. Trying to pull back up. I think it will. Time to curl here on the MACD. Yeah, so look for Crypt to curl back up, make some runs here. NDT is back in the channel. I think QSP is going to knock NDT out of the running here. REN dropped down a little bit. True making a little move up. So let's refresh here. Wow. Wow. 12%. Look at that. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Look at it just climb the chart there. Freaking awesome. Love to watch a coin moon. Especially when you're live streaming it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you very much, my friend on Twitter. I do have your name here, Chinook. Nice call, Chinook. Even if it doesn't hit the full 8.5%, still a very nice call. We will definitely keep this going here for a little bit. Definitely makes a good morning cup of coffee taste better. Little FOMO. Oh, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. Always makes the adrenaline shake. Okay, 35 new tweets. 35 new tweets. Seeing who's making some comments here. We pull the chart up here, but Fibonacci charts on QSP, USD. So 100% climb for QSP. He's showing will be 1303, and 127% will be 1510. So I'm looking at this tweet here. Interesting. I'm just looking at his percentage in his fib chart. Not saying it's going to go 172% up or 127% up to 15 cents, but very possible the way it's moving. But it could, 10 cents would be 61%. And it has been at 10 cents in the past. It has been as high as 13 cents in the past. So very likely it could run back up there. But if it does it today, that will be some hellish percentage. We are hitting the 8 cent mark, getting close. 15%. We are in number 2 position now. Can QSP knock CRPT out of the running? It is trying to, needs 4 more percent, and it will take first place in under 45 minutes. Oh, is that not crazy, TNX? That's awesome. Love to watch these coins moon. Wow. I get excited and I can't talk. My eyes start watering from staring at the screen so much and reading everything. But yes, these coins, I love to watch the moon in the morning. 8:15 Central Standard Time. And we got a runner. Run, Forrest, run. There's chocolate at the top up there. Get that box of chocolate up there at 8.5 cents. Look at everything fan out. Look how pretty that's starting to look. Big old huge candle here. Can we get another big candle to go up here and hit the golden line? That's the buy-in line. Love to see volume candles hit where I bought in. So yes, it flattened all these out. Look at CoinBase Pro there. All their candles are starting to get flattened out. This thing keeps going parabolic. Those candles will disappear off the chart over there. And look at that. Trade history, just boom, 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 green, green, green. 153,000 coins bought. I mean, there's some huge buys here. I'm seeing 100,000 coin buys, 50,000 coin buys, 39,000 coin buys, 16,000 coin buys. People are just, they're buying into it. A few people sell. Not very many sells. I'm seeing 1,200, 500. But a lot more buys and sells. And that's what we like to see. We are hovering the 8 cent mark. He called 8.5, and the rate this thing is climbing right now. I think that can very easily try to go for 10, 12 cents today. But if you get a nice big chunk of change in here, the call is 8.5 cents. Please take a little bit of your profit. If not, take your full investment back out and leave profit to run. That's the smart thing to do if you get several hundred or several thousands of dollars into this. You know, if you're making a good 10% profit, pull your profit to the side, or vice versa. Take your initial investment out and let profit ride. There's 2 ways of doing that. That way, if this thing does make a heavy retracement, you're not completely out. So definitely watching this puppy kind of go up a little bit here at the 8 cent mark. I can see 8 cents holding it up just a little bit. There we go. We are 4% away. MDT looks like it's hovering there. Cartesian at 10%. I get so excited I forget about everybody else's coins that might be mooning down here. I am not seeing IOTX is 1% different. Nothing big. Anybody down here making some big moves on the bottom? Yeah, I scroll down, look for like a 4 or 5% down here making some moves. Because when you start seeing the lower ones making some moves, then you can try to catch them before they take off. The only reason I caught this was through a Twitter comment. So definitely would have been nicer to get into it and know about it at 6 cents, but I'm happy to be in it at 7 cents. Nice to catch a little bit of a pumpage. Security camera. I think somebody might have dropped a package off this morning. Nope, no package, but somebody definitely dumped a bunch of snow in my yard. Because there's snow all over my car, snow all over my deck. Yeah. I don't see a package on my porch, but I definitely see somebody dumped some snow out there. They can take that back. And you call a mailman and tell him I want to return the snow. I didn't order it. A nice big pumpage here to 0.002. The bottom of the MACD is at 0.001, so we got plenty of room in the MACD to keep pushing because I have seen these get up into the 0.5s. So look at that, we're past the 8 cents and this thing is smoking again. Just made a big 1/10.5 penny climb. Look at that, QSP taking the lead from CRPT. Holy smoly, look at the competition for first place. Both of them fighting at 18%. Wow, QSP definitely wants that lead. I get excited. This is awesome. It's just smoking right up to the top, trying to get that lead from CRPT. CRPT is cooling at the 100. Ooh, 71 cents. I think QSPT wants that lead badly, and it can't get it yet. There, it got it, 18%. I'm gonna refresh it. No, it still can't keep it. So the fight is on for first place, QSP and Crypt. I don't even have my sell set because I'm looking at his chart. Some are saying 8.5, others are saying 10. I see 12 called. And I've seen somebody say as high as 13 cents at 127%. So we will see. Boy, Crypt and CRPT are nose to nose on this. Crypt is trying to make a no, it don't even. Wow, there we go, 20%. Yeah, QSP just took the lead. Holy cow, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes. And it's still running, 2 minutes short, 38 minutes, 37 minutes. QSP took the lead. Wow. Came out of nowhere in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and just smoked the charts. Next we have the golden markup here, 8.49. This thing is unreal. Nice call. Very, very nice call, Chinook. Thank you for posting that on Twitter. Those of us who got our fingers in on this are very thankful to your call. Oh. I apologize. I got you excited over here. Yep, Crypt is dropping to 69 cents. And this thing is just flat, smoking the 15-minute candles on CoinBase. 8.36 is the call up here. I got the mark up here at 8.48, and Chinook did say 8.5. We are at 8.4 right now. One more tenth of a penny would be 8.5, and I think this thing might just smoke right through it and keep going. I think a few people will take profits here, but I think it's going to blow through it. I think we're going to see 9 cents here. I'm not going to sell. I'm going to hold on. I don't have a ton of money into it. When I'm live streaming, the most I throw into coins while we're live streaming is $100, because sometimes I miss calls while I'm talking about other coins. So if it does pull back and I don't lose a lot of profit, and I don't gain a lot of profit, but the same token, I just enjoy doing this. This is freaking awesome. So yes, morning mooning coins, welcome to our show. Please smash the like button. We got 4 viewers, 1 like. Please smash that like button if you enjoy watching coins moon in the morning, especially if we get a call early like we did here. I pulled that call off of Twitter for you guys. 72 more tweets here. There's a tweet. Tomorrow, the 19th millionth Bitcoin will be mined. Awesome facts. Yeah, just 2,120 years ago with the halvings and stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Looking for more calls down here. Right now the information is documenting about Bitcoin. So everybody's talking Bitcoin facts. So definitely we'll stay up here, keep in touch. What's going on? Anything's possible. 17, let's see, 6 minutes ago. QSP, alt season, anything possible. So there's some talk there. 8.3, 8.4. We're almost 8.5. We're past the golden mark almost. Golden mark I had says 8.48. So definitely nice. And more tweets coming in. See if there's any more comments about this. Nope, everything's about BTC and Grayscale. Oh, there's a healthy retracement. I knew it was coming. There it is. There it is. It hit 8.5 cents. That might be a fake out. So I will hold and wait, because he called 8.5. It didn't get to 8.5. It got to 8.4. Some people are calling 9 cents. I will definitely hold off on a nice retracement. If it falls all the way down, I will just wait. Yeah, Crypt pulling back up, taking the lead back. Why is it not showing it here? 70 cents. On the 5-minute chart. 7.52, pulling back up. So it's going to try to break back through here. So QSP making a nosedive right now. I don't get scared of the bloodbath. Like I said, I don't have a ton of money invested, but I will watch it. I'm not going to jump out at this second. He said 8.5. It hit 8.4. Pretty damn close. 8.43. A couple other people were showing charts, showing that this could, and I think it's just going to cool off a little bit. I think we're going to get another run. I think the way this is showing, it only hit 20% here. I mean, come on, people. Let's look at this. Let me pull some measurements here. So from down here, that's 20%. There's 40. A 50% run, which we've seen a lot of those do, is 10.5 cents. So, can we get a 50% run today off this coin? That will be the true golden mark. little golden hue up there. So I want to see if it gets a full 100% run, or 50% run. We're at 20, only need 30% more, I believe. And where we're at right now, it's out there, 30.7% run. So we've been seeing those today. Oop, I just unmarked it, 10.5. So we'll see if that's possible today. See if we can get a full 50% climb up today. If not, this was a great call. If you cashed out up here at the top, congratulations, you took a nice scalp. I'm live streaming, so it's hard for me to sit here and do the scalping and all that fun stuff. I enjoy it. I do have still in it. BTC, oh yeah, BTC retesting back at the 47,000 mark, is pulling back a little bit. Yeehaw. That creates a lot of the red right in here. Pulls a lot of percentages back. Let's refresh this. See who's pushing up in the lead now. QSP in third place. MDT, are you making a turnaround? Oh, you're flattened out. Right off the 50 MA. Possible turn right here. Yeah, so MDT looking good. QSP, definitely. Nice big pullback. There's one big candle here, and it pulled all the way back to the bottom of that big candle. So, that's a 15-minute chart. Got a red dot here, cooling back down. So a lot of people taking their profits. I mean, there's a lot of people that probably put $5, $10, $15,000 in that one, wrote it up. They're taking their profits. I don't blame them. A little measly $100 of mine like that, they don't care. That's just chump change. Some of those people just lose that in fees. So nice big retracement. Seeing some market buys going green again, so looks like it's going to pull back up. 23 more trees. Somebody's saying PLU, USP rejected at 833. Let's see if it just needs time. Duck talking about PLU down here. Is PLU looking to make some moves? Possibly. I don't know if it's going to make some giant moves, but it did make a big pop right there. But PLU be something to keep an eye on today. Yeah. Along with QSP. Yeah, looks like it's starting to make some moves. Nothing big. That's a $9 coin. So it just popped from 936 to 980. Nice 70% pop. Or 50. 930 to 960. Yeah, it's 30 cent. 30-cent pop. Get my brain working here. QSP. Definitely retracing. It's just going to need a cool off period. See some more runs here. Back to Crypt. Crypt looks like it's trying to make a move here. There's True. Ren definitely holding in there. So definitely exciting while it was running. I'm watching. I'll keep an eye on QSP for some retracement. Grip is definitely gonna need some time to cool off here, I think. But Crypt is definitely doing nice today. Very nice. So while we're sitting here watching things, I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee, and I'll currently will be right back.
trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the baton, we gon' take it far. Always been real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Busting out the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me, shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slow on me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be, and I do not care if you notice me. Boxes, boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted, exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery. Hands in the sky if you got a dream. Learn nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the endless, playing with the games, busy with the chess. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Everywhere in the
Okay, got my cup of coffee. Coming back, and you're right. In 13x, Scalp City today. I did not scalp that in that QSP coin. I should have. It was pausing long enough to give me the signal to do so. My mistake. Like I said, while I'm live streaming, sometimes it's hard to make calls. So that in QSP was a great call from the guy on Twitter, Chinook. Coffee with a little moonshot is always good. Let's see what's happening here. We got some consolidation. Come down and pinch a little bit. Pull back to 0.077 from the 8485 was the call. Another person is calling a longer term for later today, saying that this is going to retrace a little bit and possibly get up here around 9.5 is what they're saying. This right here would be sweet because that's a 53% climb, like we've been seeing the last few days. Certain coins getting up there around 50%. So if QSP could be one of those coins today at 50%, would be up there. Would be sweet. So we're gonna watch this for a while. Keep it on our watch list. I got it in my piggy bank. Hopefully it'll make me a few more pennies. I could use more pennies in my piggy bank. And MDT fell out of the channel. It is just flat dropping to the 50 MA. So MDT still holding the top of the list today. Cartesi, nice call off Cartesi, letting the 50 MA come up to it, touching on it. Nice call there. Could be possibly getting ready to cross the MACD soon. Crypt, it's showing green. It's holding the percentage, but it is just not moving here. I just don't. I'm ready for some green candles. Ready for a cross. It's like everything else. I mean, the other one that was pointed out by Chinook right here. Look at that. Look at the play on that one. PLU. Will PLU be the next one to come running up into the charts today? That's a big dollar coin. That's almost a $10 coin. It's going to take a lot for it to get up in the 10-20 percentile. I think it really would have to pump up good. PLU on the move. Chinook made that call. Same as QSP call. Definitely on our watch list. Wow. See what kind of change we got here. See PLU moving up the list. Came out of the bottom, moved up. A lot of power plays this morning. Wow. Very nice. QSP's falling back in the 10% mark. This is not something I would dive into right away, because how much has that pumped since he called out so far? That is a 6% pump almost, 5.92. It's saying 5.22 for the daily, so daily probably started up here a little higher and fell down and come back up, so almost a 6% play here. So I look for this to cool off here in a minute, maybe flag out a little bit before we get any further moves, just my opinion. But NDT, I think it finally found the bottom, 7.5 cents. Looks like NDT found this bottom, or not NDT, excuse me, QSP. I think it found this bottom. It's going to try to curl back up maybe. I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, Coinbase Pro. I'm looking at the order books over here, so maybe that'd be the cool off spot for it. How much of a retracement is that from where it topped out at? That is 9%. 9% pullback on a 20% run. That's 50, almost a 50% pullback. So nice scalp if you pull that top right there, pull the button there. You're coming back down here. So nice run up with a 50% scalp. Crypt definitely trying to make its move back up. I'm fixing to have to minimize things here for a minute. I got a kick on my MSI. It is definitely this is all heating up my computer pretty good. Just got to turn some fans on here. Fan of about 48. CPU is throttling a little bit. Not my GPU, my CPU is throttling a little bit. It's getting a little cold, getting a little warm. So I get some more fan speed blowing through here. I get so much that it's heard on my microphone. Try to cool things down here a little bit. See if we can get keep things from throttling back like they have been. Starts pulled back up. There we go. You haven't scalped Crypt yet. Oh, wow. So you missed the scalp up here then. At 79 cents. Wow. That hurts. That bites a little bit, but it happens. Looks like it's curling. It's going to get across here possibly. Hopefully it'll curl back up and cross in and take off again. Because Crypt is definitely holding the top of the charts. QSP made a big charge at it. That big of a run, I knew it was going to have a pullback and cool off. So QSP is cooling back off at 8.5%. Cartesi making a run, 12%. Oh, come on. I click on it, there's a big delay. So my CPU is bottlenecking here. So definitely Cartesi making a move here. Keep an eye on it. It's just now crossing the MACD. Yeah, this candle is creating a possible cross on the MACD. You get a nice little explosion out of this candle here. Keep an eye on Cartesi here. We'll watch it for another couple minutes, see what happens on the next candle. I think it could pop pretty good. We could possibly see a 51, 52 cent pop here. Or not for one candle, but from 49 to 51 to possibly 52 cents. So about a 2 or 3 cent pump up here possibly. Definitely looking for another possible runner down here. ERS. That's one of the coins I used to mine, so I keep an eye on that. Any green in the red. Those are the ones you really get the biggest from, is when you see green in the red. Crypt up to 19 cents. It's definitely moving back up. We'll come back here and check Cartesi. That's definitely moving up there. Let me check Twitter, see what is going on with Twitter. At QSP, he said rejected at fib, but could still rock it. Let's see what happens. Buy more PLU now for a big announcement coming today. So PLU is having a big announcement today. That's the reason for the pump up. Mr. Ape is still pushing Orca to $3. Talking about Orca. Rose is talking about Sky. We told you at 0.21 it was going to 39 break, and it was at the 32. Charles is big on Sky right now. The current ones we're looking at for the tweets. Sky coin is, let me pull it up. He's talking about a possible another 100% run. So Sky is not really, it's a wrap coin. I'm not big into wrap stuff, so they can have fun with that one. PLU, here I come. Okay, but we're definitely gonna watch PLU. It's consolidating right now. 980. Twitter is a good tool, especially if you get some of the right people you pay attention to. Let me go on my watch list here. Somebody's talking about Orca. Is Orca going to make a move today? Orca is currently pulling back to 239 on the 5-minute chart. Had a nice run up. Orca did run to 256 today. Wow, 255. Nice. Nice little pullback. Let's go to 30-minute chart on it. I called Orca yesterday. Actually, I called Orca a few days ago. People in my chat got in on it. It has been the 261. Nice little pump here going today on the 15-minute. So keep an eye on Orca. New, it's on my list. PLU is on my list. So there's New. New is taking a little dump still. Zilliqa, something I own. Rary. So yeah, some of these coins aren't doing that great. That's on my list. So let's go back over here and see what's trending, my friend. 30-minute. Let's get to the 5-minute. I know a lot of people don't care for the 5-minute. They prefer the 15 to 30. I like the 5-minute for live stream. Cartesi MDT. Cartesi is definitely making some moves here. See, it's nice trend on Cartesi. Let's go to the 15-minute on Cartesi. I'll draw some lines. I think Twitter is bottlenecking my CPU down. So get some candles touching there. Here. This is my line to watch. Find the spot there. It's touching so I don't lose my spot. Okay. Right out there. So this is the line to watch for Cartesi today. Okay. To me, that's the channel line for the 5 minutes. So definitely trending good with following the 50 MA. Could get a nice pump out of it today. Nice cross right here. Cross took place. Continuing up from what we talked about a minute ago. Very nice. Crypt trying to come back up to that channel line I drew. talking about Bitcoin right now, and a lot of the big people are starting to short it. Bears are shorting BTC. Oh well. USP still dangling around at the 7.6 area. SYN popped into the chart here, under my radar. Nice. REN still there. QSP still consolidating, not looking pretty. Like, do I take my profits? Yeah, screw it, we'll let it run. Hopefully it retraces. If not, no big deal. I'll make sure I get my money out before it gets back to the line here. So, any other big movers? 8%. MDT, Cortese, Send, POL. POL stepping into the limelight, but it is falling. So a lot of coins starting to dip down. Crypt look like it's coming up. So very nice for the crypt holders here. I will keep an eye out for these other coins for movement here while we're watching crypt. Enjoying our coffee this morning. Give myself a short break to have some coffee, and we'll enjoy some music here and watch the charts for about 3 or 4 minutes.
I'll stay persistent. You need that distance, yeah. But with love like this, we cannot miss each other. Yeah, yeah. Please don't play no games with me. Just hit me up on my line, yeah. But there's one thing you need to know. My heart just wants to see you grow, yeah. You know that I need you so, yeah. You're bad for me, I know, yeah. You can run back to me, you know this. I'll be your lifeline, yeah. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Anytime that you get lost, you know that I'm the one you depend on. You know anytime that you're falling, I'm the one that you lean on. So tell me who better than me for you? Cause I don't want anyone else but you. So why don't you love me? You put yourself way above me, yeah, yeah. But there's one thing you need to know. My heart just wants to see you grow, yeah. You know that I need you so, yeah. You're bad for me, I know, yeah. You can run back to me, you know this. I'll be your lifeline, yeah. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you can call on me. Calling, calling, you calling, 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 calling. I promise you
Okay, back from a little short break of having some coffee. Cleaning my lenses so my glasses aren't so fogged up this morning. Put in the comments, what do you guys, what's your plays today? What are you into? What are the coins you're into? What do you think your highs are going to be? And which coin do you think is going to pump up today? Leave us a comment. Let us know what's going on. Smash that like button and subscribe. We'll always need more subscribers. Thank you. Crypt is the move of the day. So QSP went up there and challenged Crypt for a little while. Got a little too hot. Had to throw some ice cubes on the QSP to cool off. Definitely watching the movers here. Artezi cooled off a little bit. SYN moving in. SYN's been moving up the list here a little bit. Where did PLU is moving up the list along with it. Wow. We get to play on PLU. This has just started doing this the last couple of days. TradingView is just starting to lag on me on changing charts. So PLU is having a pullback. Red dot, not looking the best. Could pull way back down here to 960. Wow, be careful on that one. SYN, looks like it's starting to have a little pullback. A little bit, not much. Crypt is actually having a little pullback. Everything's got a little red into it. Oh, look up at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is way below 47,000. We are $300 below 47,000. Bitcoin is having a pullback. But BTCD is dropping down with it, 42.29. So shouldn't affect alts too awful bad this morning. But when BTC starts that pullback, other coins start pulling back with it. Come on, TradingView, you're disappointing me today. Look at that. Wow, major lag on TradingView today. My internet is running top notch this morning, so it's not my internet. For some reason I probably need to see if there's an update on TradingView or something. But let me check my QSP. I think I might need to get out of it before it gets any lower. Wow, come on, TradingView. Yep. Definitely gotta get out on a break-even point. 735. Yep. I got out before it got back down to my line, so definitely out of that one now. SYN. Looks to make a cross at 10%. Wow, looking nice. I have a little cool down here, flatten out. So look for a little pullback on SYN. See who else is making some moves in here. Who is making a pullback? PLU. Definitely making some pullbacks here. Let me see if I can get rid of this chart here. Get rid of that out of the background. Got Twitter. See what's happening in Twitter. Solana is trending in the news today. Bitcoin is trending in the news today. Talking about PLU, fixing to have a big announcement today. So some of the chart people were saying they're hiding out in PLU. QSP, load the retest. We'll definitely will let QSP pull back. I jumped in at 7.2. If it continues down further, gets back down into here, down in the 7-cent area, I might load up on some more of that, ride it up. Oh yeah, they call that was a call yesterday morning when I told you guys about it. CRPT, the play for CRPT was $1. So I might just load up on some of that right now. I'm not sure. I'm watching QSP. I'm holding USD right now. USP is pulling back up. Definitely making some moves back upwards. I'm not willing to dive in quite yet. Not until this gets closer to the cross. This is curling down. Might get a green dot in a couple of candles, but I think this will come back to my golden line here, if not lower. Which you can see the 100 MA right here on it. I could be wrong. It could bounce up and go back up and I'll miss out. Well, I'd rather miss out than jump in too high and watch it come back down. That's just the way I play the game. Sometimes it's better to miss something than it is to take the chance of getting damaged in it. QSP's back up to 3rd place. We only got one person in the 20 percentiles, and that's CRPT. PLU, definitely here. I'm almost tempted to jump into PLU for the play for the announcement, but if the announcement is lame, then it could get a dump. So kind of an iffy thing. Look at QSP pulling back up. So looks like I could possibly miss out on that one. Seven six 7663. See, it pushes up and pulls back. So definitely long. I'm gonna mark this up here at 7663 where it started to make its turn. Right there. Put that in a different color here. There's something I want to pay attention to here. See if this will curl out of this or if it's going to continue down. Ripped up, going back down. Had a fight with the 50 between the 50 and 100 MA. Didn't want to quite break that 50 yet. Got a cross. That cross was below the 0, and as we say before, when the MACD is below 0, a lot of times they'll get a little pump and curl back. So maybe they'll consolidate a little bit, get another little pump, get that MACD up above the 0 or close to the 0, and then get another run. So I think it's just going to curl, work its way back up here. QSP on the run at 10%. That's what I wanted to. That's the reason I made that little mark. It is flashing pretty hard. See up here? It's pushing this number and pulling back, pushing that number and pulling back. So I'm watching this breaking point. I think if it breaks this, it will get another run up again. Or It's fighting that mark right here. That's the reason I put it there. SYN, nice big pullback. PLU, come on TradingView, please. It's getting a nice pullback here on the flag here to the second MA. So look for this hump right here to cool off before we get any more further movements. So be cautious on the PLU play. So new 5-minute candle here. Definitely watching this play here at 7662. Possibly curling back up for another cross here. Be another candle or two before it crosses. Unless we just get a sharp spike here to push it through there. So I know some people like my morning show. Doesn't look like we're getting a lot of viewers to like it, so it is what it is. So I'm just gonna hang out here. Probably not people's favorite coins to look at, but it's definitely showing which ones are mooning and which ones aren't. Look at everything drop off the 5% mark. Bitcoin just crapped on everybody's head this morning. We only have a handful of coins in the 5%. Bitcoin just smoked them all this morning. So in the 5 percentile is Cartesi, SYN, MDT, QSP, and Crypt. Those right there are the top 5 that are not getting hammered hard like the rest by Bitcoin. PLU is making some small moves up. It did take a small hit. Was that 5% down to 3? Well, hey Alexander, I appreciate you being there. Yeah, I get a lot of lurkers probably, not really clicked on and watching, but a lot of people just paying attention. But it's always nice to know people are here. Sometimes I feel like I'm just blowing hot air into the internet and nobody's catching it. Do you like the morning show? Do you like watching these coins moon? Possibly we try to catch a couple here and there before they take off. We do get lucky once in a while. I was just trying to get people's comments. Do they like the morning show? Do they like watching the coins moon for excitement? And possibly try to catch a few. I think BTC is going to cool down. It is been pressing the 48K for a few days. So BTC is going to pull through retracement. It's just like every other coin. It's only going to push so hard for so long and it's got to pull back. And that's what we're seeing. It's been pushing 48K all week, especially through the weekend. So today is the midweek. I believe today's Wednesday, isn't it? Today is Thursday. Holy cow. So we're at the top of the week almost. First of the month tomorrow. So typical pullback. I'll keep trying to do this morning show every day. I overslept this morning, so but I'll definitely keep trying to get on here at 5 a.m. in the morning and keep pushing it on Central Standard Time. If I do oversleep and wake up, I'll still get up and do it. You know, I can't say I'm getting excited to keep getting up at 5 a.m. to come do this because I'm only seeing between 3 and 5 viewers at a time. So as we grow, I mean, it's got 52 views, been up for an hour, almost 2 hours. So it's slow growing. But yeah, once we start seeing 20, 30, 50 viewers in here on a daily basis, and my excitement level gets up there. I'm currently watching QSP. This line right here to me is a pretty strong line. I drew it there to watch it, see if it's going to blow past it. I think if we get past this line here, we could see some fast movement up here. So that's just my line there at 766. So that's the number to watch on that. Let's go here to CRPT. See the pullback? It did cross the MACD here, but the MACD 0 line is way up here. So you're going to see it cross, run parallel, probably get inside of it for a little bit, get another little pump up. So until we get closer to the 0 line or above it, we won't see no big price action. You can see the small action like this here. MDT, wow, look at that. 50-day moving average, 100, or not 50-day, 50 MA, 100 MA, big curls, big curls. Fall right through the, just fell right through that channel. No concerns to hold it back. Tried to slow down here, but I'm pretty sure this is where Bitcoin decided to take a crap on us, drove it down farther. SYN got affected with Bitcoin. Cortezi got caught up with Bitcoin and recovering on the 200 MA. POLS, I mean everybody. Look at that, everybody just red, red, red everywhere. Nice big spike down here and pullback on PLU. REN starting to come back. INV. Flood in the streets everywhere. Everybody can send their congrats. Thank you over to Bitcoin. Yes, everything. I go look at my other live stream. I look up at the big monitor, my 60-inch monitor up here for my live stream, and everything just smashed the bloodline. And it's all starting to recover a little bit as Bitcoin kind of levels out. So $538 plummet from 47 down to 46.5. Kind of leveling off here. If it levels off, we're going to see a lot of recovery start pumping back up, and this will show over here. But this right here is the bloodline we're seeing. See all the red here? All that is blood. White, stagnant, blood, 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 blood. Look at that. Bitcoin control. Well, I gotta love it. Everybody, load up your bags. Bitcoin just gave you a second chance to get in. The hours are starting to build. The hours aren't building on my watch hours, but that's coming as I do more videos. Live streams are not currently counting because I am not monetized. We're trying to get monetized with 500 and some hours away. And the main reason for it is Super Chat. Super Chat and Super Chat stickers, the fun stuff that people enjoy on streams that I do not currently have. So that's my main reason for monetization, is the Super Chat. If you'd like to support the channel currently, you have to go into the description. I have a few links. I got Cash App, I got PayPal ME, I have Vimeo listed in there, and I have a Litecoin address listed in there. So if you'd like to support the channel, please do so. We appreciate it. If not, the other way to support our channel is please go back and watch some videos, if you haven't, to help us get some hours. Thank you. That's my commercial of the morning for my channel. Me promoting, trying to get monetized. Thank you. We appreciate it all. So, looks like QSP is going to be on the standby. Crypt is coming down a little bit. The big 20% run it was at. Everything, look at that. All the 10%ers are gone except for one. Crypt is definitely pulling back. See how I said we're just going to get these little bitty pumps as long as we're below 0 here. So this has got a cool off, get back up to 0. So little pumps until it gets back to the MACD 0. Then you'll see a nice pop off again. So see like this cross here goes above the 0. So that just crossed below. Look for a bounce off the 200 MA at 67.8. So roughly 68 cents. We can see another penny drop. MDT trying to recover. Nice little flag up here. Need this to curl before we get to the 0. Nice little cool off area. Time for people to consolidate and load up some more of their bags. I mean, people who sold off probably bought back in down here in this area. So seeing some probably people loading up some more bags here. Some people probably waiting for the 50 MA touch again. Another penny down, or 1/10 of a penny down, would be a nice accumulation point. Don't know if it's going to get there. So right now it's looking like 7.6 to about 7.4 is going to be the accumulating point. Here, I'll put a line here at 7.4 for you guys. It's just my opinion here. This could be the accumulating point here before another takeoff. This will be the deciding factor of takeoff or fall out. So that's just my opinion. That's the reason I put lines where I do. Almost like building my own personal Fibonacci without pulling a fib. I guess I could probably pull a fib and see how close the lines hit. Let's see. How close do I get to these fib lines if I pull it to there? And I went to the bottom of this red candle here. Wow. Really? Did I get that close? Okay. 382's right here. 236. So the 3 2's here and the 05 here, and I almost, I guess you could say my fibs were kind of close, other than I wasn't trying to be close. Just my own personal drawings here. Definitely dropping out of that little mark I had there. Crypt is down to 68 cents. Is it coming down to where I said it was going to hit? Yep. Boom. There it is. 200 MA. Crossed out. Possibly. Looks like it might push a little lower. Hope not. Hopefully it gets a little curl back and starts back up. What is Bitcoin doing? Dropped another $100. Bitcoin is still pushing down. So, in my opinion, as long as Bitcoin keeps pushing down, these coins are going to keep dropping. That's all we can watch for. MDT is pushing back, or holding strong at least. See, it's back up here, number 2 at 8%. It's trying to hold. Crypt is trying to hold 200. Everything's trying to hold the 200 right now. SYN. It made it to the 200 yet. QSP is bouncing off the 50 here. Trying to hold this channel. Bitcoin is being a big. It tried to run our show yesterday and it's trying to run our show again today. 2 days in a row, Bitcoin has been smashing us in the head. Wow. UPI, what is it doing? Is it getting smashed like the rest? It's holding. It's coming down, holding. It's down to 200 MA. PLU. Hold back up. Kind of holding it strong there. Like it's starting to curl here, which is good. You want to see that MACD curl up. This is starting to curl up. Should be getting a green dot over here in a couple of candles. Hopefully it'll hold at the 50 MA. Between the 50 and 100 as this comes up, this curls, this gets a green dot. That's what we're looking for on that PLU. Crypt, yep. Crypt is definitely push on the 200 MA. Looking a little sad. Thank you, Bitcoin. We know you're helping kill our charts today. Morning, Ethan. How you doing? Did you wake up with your ears burning? Free fall. Yeah, everything. You know, you can see the blood in the streets right here. The white, the red, very little green. This is Bitcoin fallout. Bitcoin right here stepping on toes, kicking people in the shins. Yeah. So until Bitcoin settles down, we're going to enjoy the torture here today. AVT is strong. Yep, AVT holding strong at 272. It's still got blood in the streets. You know, it was up at 277. So everything is getting hammered down to the, you know, well, look at the AVT. The 50, 100 is below the 200. So it has room to push back. But in the meantime, like I said, refresh this. QSP, how's it holding? It is not. It is coming back here, down here to my original purchase price, which I might jump back in if it does. If it gets below it. Potential BART pattern on BTC. Yeah, I got out of the high this morning, first thing. I'm not in it. I took a little loss, got out, and the good thing I did, everything's crashing. So maybe if it gets down around $4 or $5, it might be a good place to get back in. That's right. Everything is exciting, and BTC was a party spoiler. Currently, $736 and falling. It is falling fast. So, maybe we should go watch BTC destroy the market today. That's a 5 minute. There's a 30 minute. Look at that. 30-minute candle on BTC. Just crunch. All those people that were longing are no longer longing. So, yeah. 46.2. 46.236. Big old smash down. $1,000 crunch. Thank you, BTC. You're making the rest of my morning look like this. Yeah, I knew 47, 48. I said the highest I think it was going to get was 48.5. And it never even made it there, I don't think. Where'd it go? 48.2, 43. And you can see the curve in here. It dropped yesterday. Dropped again today. So, boom, boom. There's our morning shows. Look, morning show, morning show, morning show. Thank you, BTC. If you want to see when my morning show is, just look for BTC wicks like this, and you know when I had my morning shows. So yeah, look here, wick down to the 50, wick down here past the 100. Now it's down past the 200. On the 30-minute candle, look at that. That 50 just plummeted right with the 100, trying to cross 100 day or 100 MA. That's not the day yet. We go to the day chart and look how crappy that is. It pinched up right here. It's in the red today. Booyah. There's a 50, 100, 200. They're trying to push up. It's pinching here. So I think we got another. I think we're going to get some pullbacks here on BTC. Cool off area until these squeeze up. Possibly we get a cross. So, where can we see BTC? I think we're coming back to 45. I hate to say it, but I'm going to call 45 343 because the 200 is going to curl up as that pulls down. And I think in the long term, in the next, probably till about Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to see BTC pull back into the 45 200 range. Just my opinion, not fact. It's another $1,100 drop from here. Just what I'm seeing here. Let me mark that. I will mark that 47.2. Close enough. Blow it up, maybe bring it down more. $45,212. So that's just my opinion. We'll see how that plays out in the next week or so, or next 5 days. We'll mark that in bright yellow. So that's just my opinion. Go back to our charts here, watch list. I'll get crucified for live streaming this, and people, if it doesn't do that, you know, if it comes down and pulls off, I'll get crucified here next week. Oh well. I like making those calls. I like to see how close I get. That's the reason I chart it. It's like everybody else. I'm not one of these people that's a Bitcoin maximalist, come in here and chart it. Pump it out there every 3 times a day saying this is what it's going to do and that's how it's going to do it. I just post my opinion. USP, you are making me want to just give up on crypto and just go hide in a corner. UPI, PLU. Oh, look at that. PLU. Wow, I just seen that pop up here to 6% just as I scrolling down, looking at it. Wow, is it? If you caught this down here and got into PLU, look at that jump. Very nice. Just smash out of the $10. Holy moly. Hell of a retracement. Got down here at 938. Got a red X. Probably got some news. That thing just did a hook right out. Boom. 938 and climbing to 1016. $1 bounce from the bottom. TNX, if you're still in PLU, you said you're going to buy some, you just got a hell of a blow up there. Hope you didn't get scared and sell out, take a loss, because that puppy just defied all gravity for a second. Yeah, it jumped out of the top 12, 15 down here into second place. Wow. There's some news coming out for PLU today, so it's going to, look for it to pump. Once the news, buy the rumor, sell the news. So it's pumping on the news or on the rumor. Oh, okay. So it's playing on the rumor right now, and it's going to have some news later. So that's the thing to keep an eye about. Probably say, buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm so tired of calling out for someone to notice me. I've been down on my knees for so long, crying, please. Where were you when I was hurting? Now that I pull back the curtain. Like this tweet, Bitcoin has to hold 46.5. Well, it didn't. That tweet came out 1 minute ago. You're a little late on your tweet. So PLU is a player of the morning. QSP 0.7283. Still above my play where I bought in. Bitcoin running our morning. making other people's mornings beautiful in PLU? Any other movers making big moves down on this little 2% area? Anybody, any takers, any movers, any makers? Look at all the blood in the street. We're scrolling in the ghetto. Look at that. Wow, high. Down 12.28% to $6.87. I might pick up some high around $4.90 when it gets there. But I could see high dropping down into the low sixes today as long as Bitcoin keeps crushing the crap out of everything. Ape, second loser, biggest loser of the day. Look for Ape dropping down into the 12. I don't even look at the charts. I think Ape could drop into the mid to high 12s today. Bitcoin is losing at 643. I think personally Bitcoin will probably drop another $300 before it recovers. Just my opinion. It likes to run our days. It's mid-morning and it'll pick back up here in a couple more hours after it drops about another $300. So it's probably gonna come down and test the 46.1, 46.2 area, give it people a little bit of fright before it recovers. Yeah, moving average will change based on your time frames, because moving average, I'll explain that to you. The 50 MA is based on the last 50 candles of the 5 minute I'm in. And when I go to 15 minutes, that 50 is now based on the last 50 candles on the 15 minute. Same way with the 100 and the 200. It's not until you get to the day, right here, the 1 day, but now that it becomes the 50-day moving average because it's counting 50 candles. So then you have the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day based on candles. So as you change your time frame, you're changing your moving average time frame. So I made a few mistakes myself. I get carried away and say, oh, the 50-day moving average. No, it's a 50 candle moving average. So I just call it the 50 MA, the 100 MA, the 200 MA. So that is basically based on your candles. You're welcome. I enjoy helping people learn. That's what I'm here for. So that is normal to move, like you're talking. Now, Flu, if you'd like to do another big pullback over here to $9, I would be more than happy to get on your train today. But I think you ran off and left me. So I'm looking for my other plays of the days. MDT. Oh, let's get back here to the 5 minutes. MDT is making a little turnaround after it plummeted through the 100, 200 MA. It's cooling off. Still below the zero. So what we can see here is a curl up right, and if it crosses and goes past the zero, we'll see a nice pump. If it crosses before the zero, it will come up, probably touch the zero, and you'll see it just do a little hump and curl. So that's something to keep an eye on. QSP, right back where my buy-in was. Still plummeting. Possibly get a green dot right over here, another candle or two. Oh, how I missed that play. I was getting excited watching it run, hoping to get to the golden mark and higher. When it stuttered up there, I should have hit the sell button and I didn't. And so I'm sitting here holding a $100 bag, hoping it to go back up. The big spender I am. ELU looks like a cup. Looks like a big yen. Gonna do a Nancy on us. Gonna do a Nancy on us. Nancy to the moon. No. That's Alice. Alice, I'm sending you to the moon. You're getting on my nerves. I guess what we have to do, what, 15 minutes? What time frame you think you're seeing a cup and handle? Like this right here? It's more like a football field. 2 field goals, black, brown. It looks like a Bart pattern, possibly. It's not lining up anywhere for a cup. No lineups for a cup here. Not deep enough for a cup. There's your headboard, there's your bed, there's your footboard. It looks like we're fixing to put it to sleep. It's the sleepy pattern. It's a bedtime pattern here. Look at that. Got the headboard, got your head, got your shoulders right here, got your butt and your feet up here in the air, and there's your toes. There's a footboard. You see what I'm showing? Look at that. It's a sleepy pattern. Batman pattern. Here, I'll be the artist here today. There's the head. There's the neckline. Coming down into the shoulder area. And there's your butt up here sleeping. There's your thighs right in here. There's your feet. So we'll draw your feet up here, so we'll show the crossing of your. There you go. There's a foot there. There's a foot there. Look, we got the sleepy bed pattern. That's funny, ain't it? Wow, do I got a visual wild imagination, huh? I should leave that sit there. I think I will. Do we have a happy face here? No, do we have a happy face in here? I know we got a happy face in here somewhere. I've seen it before. I am looking for the happy face. There it is. There we go. Sleepy bed pattern. Guys, happy face. Oh. His hands over here. Change the colors to yellow. Minimize that down. Gotta rotate his hands around. Wait, wrong one. Make it a little bigger. There. His arms are asleep. There we go. My retarded drawings. I'm gonna leave that there. I think it's funny. Having fun in your morning show. Always fun. Okay. Get back over here to seriousness. CRPT. Making a move at the 300 moving average. Okay. Anybody pushing up on us? A lot of 7% and a few 7s to 6. Starting to move back up. Bitcoin, are you going to calm down at 46.4? You going to give us a break so we can get back into play the green game here? INV making a little bit of moves. That's the big boy game there. That's expensive stuff. So looks like his headboard and sleepy patterns fell down. His bed, he's got one of those senior citizen beds that's lifting him up. Got hydraulics. Oh, PLU. That's definitely consolidating. I can see that. But getting $9.90. PLU is getting tightened up. It is looking serious today. QSP. Come on. Is QSP going to make a move? Look at this. How slow how slow TradingView is on my computer today. Wow. Let me go check my temperatures. My temperatures are down. Yeah, my CPU is just getting hammered. Hammered today. GPU, CPU are both just spiking, getting hammered. A lot of stuff moving around in here today. Watching the Twitter. Might close Twitter out for a second. Let the CPU settle down. So definitely the rocket is building its cone here. Definitely a big pullback. Thank you, Bitcoin, for killing this coin for doing what it was born to do. So, Crypt, MDT. Wow, it's hard to go through these real quick. What, it's stalling out like it is. You bought some more Ren. Yep, Ren moving up a little bit here. Yep. 50-cent Ren when it was at 53. Not a bad connection here. Ren could be making some plays. Pezzy coming back to life. PLU consolidating. MDT trying to pull back up. So yep, just sit here and watch it for a little bit and refresh the change here. See who's making the move. Ren's moving up. PLU's moving, still holding. QSP is dropping out. Oh, how depressing. Wow, everything is extremely slow on my computer today. Seriously? I click on something that's like throttling down really bad. Usually don't see that too often. Not on this computer. Let me see how Ren's looking. Ren's looking good. What number is that at? I just put 75 bucks on Ren at 50.38. Let me mark that. 50. Gotta get to the Ren chart first. Duh. So 50.38. Come on. Right there it is. See if we can turn that 75 into 100 up here somewhere. That is my play on that. Well, yeah, this month. We want things that are having announcements this week. So we're definitely going to watch Ren today, see if it gets in the 10th percentile. So at 25%, I need to scroll this down some more. Let's see. I need Ren to that mark right there. 15% on Ren. 57.9. We'll leave that a golden mark. I'll change this one to a yellow mark. Light yellow. So 58 cents on Ren would be nice. Is it possible? With a 30-minute candle. It's charting up nicely. Yes. Looking like it could be very doable. Ren has been climbing very beautifully. Look at that. Those are all 30-minute candles. Ren is climbing nicely. If it keeps going, I think it could hit this spot by April 22nd, end of the month. Yeah. But I'll look for a nice little pump to about 50% up here this week. So Ren is charting beautifully. Let me get a mark here. There, that wick right there. Let's go back here. I can extend this line off that wick. So definitely Ren's nice, running nicely. Go back to the 5 minutes. So nice little pop off. You can see where I just purchased $75 worth. Got a cross on the MACD below 0. So we're going to get this nice little pump and a curl up here probably. See how that plays out. Yeah, but did you make profit when you closed it? If you make profit, profit is profit, my son. We will change Ren to our orange watch along with the others, and we will refresh this, and Ren is moving up our charts at 5.3%. Corrupt or Crypt is bouncing off the 200 again. Is holding here, trying to get across on the MACD. Yay, I'm making new money now? No. I lost a little bit on the other one yesterday, so I gotta make up about 35 bucks here, so I jumped in too soon on that one yesterday, which is my fault. On that high coin, I jumped in too soon instead of catching the bottom of that retracement. So like I said, when I'm live streaming, sometimes it's not good to trade. DDX, people have been talking about DDX. Should be going to $3. It tried to. Bloodbath and Bitcoin. Thank you, Bitcoin. Watch for DDX. Nice big pullback here, probably into the 280 area, maybe 279. Load up a little bit because DDX, they are definitely trying to get this up over $3. That might be the play of the weekend. So DDX is definitely one to keep an eye on. BTCD is definitely coming down. I'd love to see that get down to 41. That would be beautiful. Watch Bitcoin lose some dominance there. So I'm scrolling up the list here to see if there's any big movers in the low areas here. See, MPL, there's a 6% change there, 5.9, 5% of this. So everything's starting to change evenly. Nothing big sparks. POLs, moving up. It ain't moving up, but it did make a 1% gain. So PLS is making a move up. On the 5 minute, let's go to 30. See what's happening on the 30 minute here. Bouncing off the 100 and the 50. 15 minute candles. You can see the pop off on the 15 minute candles there. Green dot. Still below the 0, so that's curling up and cross. So hopefully that'll curl up and cross right close to the 0 line. You can get a nice good pump out of this one. Build that nice footboard for this sleepy bed. Looks like everything's building a sleepy bed and a footboard. So look for POLS, possibly to get a nice pump up here to about $1.80. Could get a spike to $1.85. It'd be a nice little 15-20 cent pump up on this cross here. We will definitely keep an eye on that. Go back and see what Ren's doing. See? I put in, it popped up. I should have just jumped right back out. I'm not into 5-second trades. But we'll keep an eye on it. Crypt, are you making a turn yet for the... No, you're still hovering between the 50 and 100. No big turns yet. So let's go see what the big boy's doing to us. He's kind of leveling out on the 15-minute chart. So he's done destroying our morning. He's gonna kick back and have a cup of coffee at 46.5, 46.7. It's pulling back up. BTCD, look at that. Yes, sir. Came down here and tested the 50. 200, 150, upside down. Baby, you can come on down here. More than welcome. Come down here to the 490. That's where I'd like to see it, right here. Down here at the 490. And it's working its way there. So, we'd love to see this get down to 490. So, Bitcoin is trying to pull back up to 47K. Wiped out our alts. And it's going to go back up there and stick its tongue out at us. Gotta love what Bitcoin's doing to us today. I mean, I can almost go to the 1 hour pattern. Go back here. What time was that? 28th, 29th. The morning of the 29th. 4 o'clock in the morning. Our morning show took off. We had a nice bunch of blow up candles. 7 o'clock there, run the rest of the day. Five o'clock in the morning here, it decided to blow up. So today, it's wiping us out. 42.6, keep dropping, baby. Oh, 42.30, 42.6 right here. It is coming down. It is pulling down. I like to see that turn red today. That's a 1 hour, 30 minute. Let's go to the 15 minute. There it is. It's red there on the 15. So keep pulling that down. It is currently below the 50 MA. Nice. Bitcoin down is dropping. That'd be nice if it keeps going. Let's get back to our watch list. See what's happening over here. Icoin is the #1 loser today. It's making a pullback. It is curling back up a little bit. So if you grab you some high coin in around 680, 690, getting a nice pullback off of it. Ape. Did Ape drop down below in the mid 12s? Yeah, I said it was going to get high 12s to mid 12s. 1281. And it's pulling back on the 15-minute chart. Few others. Suku pulled all the way down here to 0.29, starting to come back up. Everybody's in the same boat today. Crypt 69.4, flattening out. We're on the 15-minute chart cycles right now. POLS is definitely fixing to cross here in a little bit. The 5-minute chart. Yep, got a blue diamond. Already crossed back here on the 5-minute chart. Green dot. So we're just looking for some breakouts here. Wow, I think Ren just smashed up. Redo this here. Where'd Ren go? Oh, there it is. Ren's on the move. At least it was on my chart here. It's up here. I know it doesn't have a line here. I hate that. I wish the line was on the moving number. Ren is definitely pushing up to the 50 MA. Can it break it? Can it break that 50 MA? It's pushing it up at an angle. It's definitely trying. Ren is definitely making a little move here. Kind of trying to move up the charts. Super's moved up the charts a little bit. NDT has moved up the charts. PLS is definitely moving up the charts. PLU is holding steady right now. at $9.91. It did have a big pump to 10.02. It is consolidating. So looks like Crypt trying to make a move now. Look at my phone. It is 10 o'clock straight up Central Standard Time. My clock on the wall is failing me by 5 minutes. So let's see if Ren. No, that's Crypt. Crypt is making a move. Ren is definitely making a move. I'm going to mute this microphone for a minute. I'm going to run off to get some more coffee, and I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the tunes now and watch. Let me know what happens on the charts. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. The audio stream's current bitrate, yeah, for some reason it's snowing here today. Evidently my internet must be intermittently right now. Had a nice warm day, got down cold. Sometimes affects the cables outside, I think. Or maybe just YouTube. So, and I do know there is a slight delay on streams, so everybody just, if you're new to YouTube or watching live streams, every live stream you go to always has a small delay, a few seconds, sometimes as much as 30 seconds. So, nothing us as tubers can do about it. It just gets to be the norm. So Ren, whoa, look at Super dove off, Ren's dropping. SYN's making some moves. Let's hit the change button, see what's changing. POLS moving up. Like I said, it's going to make a nice little footboard here. It's crossing. We are on the 15 minutes. Go to 5. 5 minute. Watch that thing just start a new candle. Possibly go green. MDT making a pullback. Cartesi. SYN. PLU. Consolidating after its big pop off to $10.20. 10.19. And REN, another one on the watch list. Yep, nice pop up. Got up here and hit the 50 and 100 MA. And retested right back on that little line I have there. So keep an eye on REN here. It did cross. It is under the 0, so it's going to, like I said, anytime it's under the 0, it's going to get a nice little pump and curl. So hopefully this will cross here, keep moving up, get another cross after at the 0 and get a big pump later today. So Crypt is definitely trying to redeem itself. Bouncing up from way below the 200 MA and coming back up. It's fighting the 150 currently. And we'll see if it can get back up in the channel today and continue on its journey to $1. If there's any coins that you'd like to look at, feel free to type it in to the chat. We'll go look at them. Koval. Yeah, Koval making a little bit of move here. I'm going to flatten out here, cool off for a little bit. But I'm curious on my little coin, ZIL. How's my ZIL doing today? Yesterday that thing took about a 78% run. It's still holding nicely at 18-19 cents. Nice. GMT, gentleman asked for it this morning. I charted it. Definitely holding up strong. That's on the Binance exchange. Back to the watch list. What a morning. So, Koval and Maple and SYN are moving up above REN. AVAX. AVAX is coming into play. Making some moves on AVAX. Wow, look at there. For the 15 minutes. AVAX making a pump up out of this bloodbath this morning from $95 to almost $100. Right at $100. $5 run up. Nice. Little $5 change right there. Fixing to get across below the 0. Got a green dot, so we can see a little hump and curl up here. Just like in here. A little bit bigger candles. So looking for a push up here. Probably to 102, maybe $103 before it curls back down a little bit. But AVAX definitely moving up in the charts after the bloodbath. QSP had a beautiful morning. Nice call from a Twitter call. But now it's bleeding out badly. So we'll have to wait to see if there's going to be a retrace on this here. To the 5 minute on Crypt. Crypt has been our morning star today. So usually after a little bloodbath like we had there from Bitcoin's back to 46,618, moving up. It's going to shake up the alts. It's going to push some down, bring some up. So we're looking for the shake up here. UPI is one I definitely keep an eye on. It's definitely took the hit, came up, consolidating, possibly looking for another rise. UPI, I think, is the sleeping giant of altcoins this year in Coinbase. I do a majority Coinbase coins. So on my chart, I mostly have all Coinbase. So when I say this is my sleeping giant, that's of Coinbase. I think that one is going to be a good 4 to 6x this alt season. That's just my opinion. So how are we moving here? 4, 2, 3, 6. Power making a move. Look at power here, trying to power up. It was at 6% and had a little pullback to 5%. It came out of nowhere, these 3%ers here. So maybe that shakeup is going to send power up a little bit. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Yeah, bring it back up to here. Pretty jaggedy. Fixing to make a cross right here above the 0 line. So let's keep an eye on power. We got 3.5 minutes left of this 15-minute chart. Let's put it back on the 5-minute. See if this thing is going to give us a nice big candle run here in a few minutes. Give it about 7 minutes and see what it's going to do here. See if it's going to be a runner or a dud. Are we taking any side bets over here in the chat on power? Is power going to drop back to 2% or is it going to jump up into our 6%ers up here at the top? Okay, we see power move up here. So we're going to do a change right now. Power's here. It's not up here with Cartesi yet, but definitely moving up to, it's up with Ren. Power and Ren are side by side. AVAX moving up a little bit. So that's why I watch some of these. So power, we could possibly see power jump up another couple of percent, if not more. This is still below the 0, so it could get a pump, bring it to 0, curl back down, and bounce off down here at the 0 and get another run. So we're on the 5-minute. If that plays out like that, it would take about 25-30 minute play on power. Just from how I'm looking at these charts and reading them, I think power could probably be a small play this morning. Get to see where it goes here in a few more minutes. Can't necessarily say it's going to be a power play. But thank you everybody for coming and hanging out here this morning. Please smash the like buttons. Show your support. Like buttons help other people find our stream. It helps get the algorithm out there. We are currently watching power to see if it's going to pop up on the 15-minute candle chart. It's showing a possible cross right here on the MACD above the 0. Got another minute and 6 seconds left, and I think that we could get a spike up out of power here. Possible pop off here. Yeah, I have Discord. It's listed in the description, Ethan. Hopefully that's still a working link. I do set my Discord links to not expire. So if you go into the description of this live stream here, you'll see a Discord link there. Nice play there, Sushi. Hopefully PLU keeps playing up. It's got some news coming out today, so I don't know how much you got into it, but keep a close eye to it. So we're getting a new candle here in 3 seconds. We're going to see what power is going to do here. Sure, wouldn't be a problem, Ethan. We could get on there, and I do a lot of Discord chat, screen shares, and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's anything I could help you with, but we can always bang heads together. Maybe help each other in areas we both are lacking in. You know, never hurts to, see what each other are looking at. You know. PLU is making a move. It's at 4.90 down here. 3, 7, 9, 20. We got some movers. Definitely got some movers. I want to watch this one here move, but I am seeing Crypt. Crypt is definitely making a move right now. I don't want to jump off this right yet, but I will real quick. Look at there. Let's come back to power. I think I just seen it start moving. Power just started moving. I've seen that line start moving up. 3, 4, 21%. So yes, we're getting some movement out of Crypt here for the 5-minute candles. Get to see better movement on the 5 minutes. Definitely on the uptrend here. It's still below the 0 mark here. So let's see if it's going to continue to blow up through the 0 and get a little tracement here. Perp and DDX is your next plays. DDX is definitely, everybody's saying it's going to get over $3. It's currently down. Looks like it could be a good purchase. The big play right now is what they're talking about is Crypt. A lot of people at 52 cents were told that this was going to make a move up to $1, and it has been playing out yesterday and today. So that's been the big play of watching that one. I'm keeping my eye on Ren. It's trying to make a little bit of a move. Power is up 2 cents, trying to make a move. PLU 5% at 9.90. Ooh, QSP 4% down here at the bottom. Is it making a turnaround this morning? Let's look. Like it's trying to get pinched out. Looks like it's going to make a cross. I'm almost tempted to get back into that just in case it blows through the roof again. Because they're calling for this to possibly get to 8.5 to 10 cents. It almost got 8.5 here and got blown back down. It's below the 0, hasn't crossed. I think I might wait a little bit on that myself. Ren is definitely making a move, trying to make a move up. It is right back at my line here. 5038, it's at 5036, so it's just barely off that line there. Crypt is on the move, 23%. Holes 968. Like I said, keep my eye on QSP here at 72. Ran at 5040. 5036. Let's refresh this real quick. Get everybody back in line so we can watch for some newcomers down through here. PLS, MDT's back up in the list. PLU 996, REN at 5023. Down below my line. QSP at 7285. Looking in there good again. Everything's kind of falling back into line after Bitcoin took its morning dump on us. Everybody got in the shower and rinsed off. Back to playing the game, so. I have my Twitter turned off. I think it was eating a lot of resources up at the moment, so I'm not looking at my Twitter feed at the moment, which I probably should be. Please smash the like button. See if we can get some more likes here. We're definitely lacking on the like button. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down where you like it, don't like it. That way I can look at the analytics later. But smash one of the two buttons. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We're getting back close to the 75-cent mark here. QSP at 7.2. REN at 50.32. 36. I need to check to see if my... That's what I was going to look. The heater is just blasting here all of a sudden. Rewind. Somebody bumped it to 67 degrees this morning. Oofda. Turn that puppy back down. I don't need it that hot in here today. Even though it was snowing this morning, it's going to change. Sorry, I keep my mouse cursor over here so I can scroll down. Power. Pushing back up at 5%. It's still making that play. Anybody getting out of the bloodbath and turning green yet? Nope. And high is taking the biggest bloodbath of it all. High is down to $7. So let's go back up here. Any movers and shakers? Power's moving. Not a whole lot, but it's a moving. Either that or Koval's dumping. And Power's just holding the 5%. So Koval probably just took the dump. So, Ren, are you getting up there, Ren? I'm almost tempted to get out of you and go play somewhere else. QSP, looks like it wants to play again. Power, definitely from where we were on the 15-minute chart with Power. Did make some moves here. It crossed over. So, Power did make a little bit of a move. Keep an eye on my QSP, 15-minute, go back to the 5. Crypt definitely keeps moving up, 73.8. POL, making some moves, bouncing off the MA lines. MDT, you are not back in the channel, but you are back to the 200 MA. Dig a little cross here, it's consolidating and holding, it's below the 0. So, Cartesi, still testing the 50 and 100 MA. PLU. Well, we got the Sleepy Guys footboard built. Go to the 15 minutes. We were making fun of it earlier. We built a little sleepy guy here in the bed. So we got the headboard. Got the footboard. It's consolidating. So very possible that this could consolidate out and get another pop. We were just having some fun off some visuals that I was seeing, so got a little chuckle here today off that. So look for this to pop off. We're currently at 6%. So Crypt is definitely slowly trickling back to that blue line up here. Ren, are you gonna make me regret you? USP. Ren. QSP. Let's see how QSP is doing on Coinbase. How well it's trending in the trade history. Ren. QSP. So I'm just over here thinking and looking and reading. I am currently contemplating on QSP. I don't know how much more I want to contemplate on it. I might just toss in a little bit on it. Because it was the big play of the morning. Sure, I'll check it in just 1 second. So 7308. There's a little ticker right here right now. Oh, you're asking to check Loom. And QSP is definitely moving up. Do I have Loom on here? I don't know if I even have Loom in here. Wow, I don't. Thank you. Start getting some of these in here. Wow, Loom making a big play here. That's on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 15 minute. Definitely trending up on the 15. Let's go to the 30. So Loom has been trending up on the 30 minute. That blue, make it a little thicker to see. So Loom is definitely got a nice little trend running out to here. Let's draw that out. Go back to the 5 minute. Stretch this out a little bit more. Bring it back into play. I like to see my candles nice and thick. So yeah, nice little play on Loom here. Coming out of the 0.58% marked tile, it is in the low green. It is pumping to the 0 mark here. So look for this to cool off, get above that 0, get a little consolidation. And if we can get another cross above the 0, I expect Loom to maybe take off here. Possibly. You can see the bloodbath here earlier from Bitcoin, from everybody else having the same issue. But we'll definitely keep an eye on loom. Power is pushing up there. Look at that. Power is pushing into the 10%, and look at that candle. Definitely running. You know, I said back here when it made that cross on the 15-minute, right here. So right there would have been a good pickup at 60 cents. It's at 64 going to 65. So power is definitely making a power play. Getting in the 11%ers. Boy, look at her go. Please don't FOMO when the candle's running, unless you pull your own charts and know it's going to run further. I get excited watching these things run. I just enjoy watching candles like blow up. I don't chase big blow ups like that unless I get some confirmation from other people saying that they're making big moves like QSP did this morning. And if you were going to get in power, you would have done it back here when I first talked about it. So if you did, congratulations at 60 cents, 59.60 cents. If not, enjoy watching it run. Very nice. 13%. Come out of nowhere. Unless you want to be a FOMO baller. It's a good way to get wrecked. Chasing big green candles can wreck you. So be cautious. Very nice. Seeing this pump out. So yes. We did talk about it a little earlier. So we were watching that. We jumped out to go look at some other stuff. We came back. Power was moving. So 59 cents to 60 cents was a play on this. So it's retracing now. So if at 60 cents you got in on this, hold it up here as a almost a 10% play. Could we get some more? We'll have to wait and see. But I am currently keeping an eye on this QSP over here because QSP is starting to get frantic in the market book or trade history. I'm real curious to see if QSP is going to run to the 9, possibly 10 cent mark today. That was some of the calls. NCT is hiding down here in the loom. Let's hit the change mark. Is anybody else anchor? Anybody we haven't seen making big moves? GRS, I need to put that over in Binance. My bad to keep that here. Let's see. Add it to Binance and get it off the watch list. That's just one of my coins I've mined in the past. So, watching power here. Get back to that one. It is retracing out of the 11% to 8%, so a nice little retracement. Crypt is still trying to pull up, but it's consolidating. Just like what I thought it would. It got right to the 0 line. Starting to curl. So we're getting to the 0 line, getting the consolidation, get the rest of the MACD up to the 0, possibly get a skip off there and continue up. So look for a little consolidation here. QSP, yep, I got a little tick right here I'm watching. Got to get back up in this channel here and blow through it. We blow through this, we might see some more power, more pressure up in here again. Got a nice cross here below the 0. So this could probably get back up in here, curl back over while it's consolidating at the 0 MACD before continuing up. So it could get up here and go a little sideways and continue up. Unless all of a sudden it did like it did this morning and just boom, 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 just blew crazy. PLU, Definitely consolidating again. Looking for some bigger movers here. Super, making a small move down here in the bottom channel. Everybody else is just creeping along. Loom went back in the red. I will put Loom on the watch list. So keeps bouncing out of the red and green. Any other blood bathers over here trying to get in the green? Mana made a little move there. So is Mana making a small move here? Could be. Keep your eyes on Mana here. Looks like it wants to get out of the bloodbath and move on up. We'll put a pink mark on it. That way if we see it move up, we know it's a daily mover. So that's on the 5 minute. Where are we at on the 15 minute on that? Just got a green dot. Have not got a cross on this. It is in the sub-zero territory on the MACD. So this could pump up, cross, get up above zero, consolidate before it decides to keep going. So keep your eyes on Mana making that small move. Power trying to move back up in there. QSP's holding steady. Got some movement on Ren over here, splashing a little bit for the 5 minute. It fell out of that area. I did get back here, broke even. I did bounce out of that, and I did step over into QSP with what I had over here. So, and this is where I got in at QSP. So I am hoping this will pop up some more. Just my little personal plays. Power on a play. Wait for me. Wait for me. I want to play. Well, I made that call in the 15-minute deal there earlier. So right here when I was talking about crossing, we're talking on this candle here. So if you got in at 59.60 cents when we're talking about it, that was a good play. But it's definitely right above the zero. It's taking a nice run. My QSP is spiking over there. I can see it in the corner of my eye. So definitely go back to the 5 minute here. QSP is definitely, or power is making the move right now. QSP getting up close to my little pink lines up here, getting into that channel, trying to get there. I got the cross right here. Like I said, the cross is below the zero line. So we need to keep pushing up into this channel. Possibly curl, consolidate, get a skip off the yellow line, the blue off the yellow, and continue up. So we will continue trying to watch what happens here. QSP possibly making some big moves. Earlier today, this morning, it did get into the 19th percentile. Anchor's trying to make a little move here. Keep your eyes on Anchor. I see it making some flashing down here in the bottom. Nice little 2% change. Nice cross up right here. So Anchor just made a cross on this candle right here. It's below the zero line. So, see the zero line right here. So it's below the zero line, made a cross. Everything, a lot of things are below the zero, trying to get themselves back up above the zero. And they'll consolidate, then they'll take off again. So Anchor, definitely on the pink list. Just keep an eye on it. So let's refresh our changes, see where Anchor came up. That's the reason I color code these. I can look at them real quick without calling their names out, see where they're at. QSP, second place. Woohoo! Yeah, up in that channel, just like what I was talking about. 5-minute play. Give on 5 minutes here. You can see right here the red line, the red mark. It's right here in the dead center of that channel. Where's this zero marker at? See we're right here at the zero? Fixing to pull into the zero here after it just crossed. See that? So get it up above zero. Might get up here in the top side. Consolidate, pull back into the channel, and we can possibly continue up. So keep an eye on QSP. Definitely making some moves. Yep, I don't see Orca popping up into here yet. I will keep an eye on it. Orca is definitely in my watch list right here. We will look at it. It made a cross at sub-zero, just like everybody else. Got a diamond and a little yellow ball and a diamond here, so that's a good sign. Orca is at currently 241. So yes, Orca looks like it could be making a play here. But like I said, it's below the zero line. So once the yellow crosses zero, you can see it come up probably about 245, come back down to 241, consolidate before we get another signal. So keep your eye on Orca there. But QSP's on my eyeball right now. See how it's not above the zero? And it's starting to curl down. I really want that to get back up into zero, so we need some more green candles up in here. Very definite to keep an eye on. But it is moving up. Crip is consolidating. Any big movers coming up into play. You can see QSP pull back, so it dropped from number 2 to number 6. Power, doing exactly what I thought it would do. Got above zero. Gonna consolidate. Hopefully it don't cross. Hopefully these right here will just come down and touch and get a nice bounce. Possibly not. Big red on QSP. Yeah, could be. Yeah. That big red was earlier this morning on this big play right here. It went up big, came down big. And it started to consolidate, and Bitcoin crapped on us right here. So this is the fallout from Bitcoin. QSP would have stayed right here, so it's getting back up from getting destroyed by Bitcoin like everybody else. So we're seeing this play with a lot of coins right now, coming back into that channel to consolidate and get back to where they left off. And by the time they get back up here, we'll have to keep an eye on Bitcoin, make sure it doesn't try to crap on us and go to 45K today. So, SYN making a little move. Crossing below the zero. Everything right now is trying to get back above the MACD zero for some moves. So those are the things to keep an eye on. Highs coming up out of the 690s. It's at 710. So we will keep an eye on high. Just keep an eye on some new names in here that aren't marked. So Crypt, like I said, is the one we're really been watching all morning. See if it gets that $1 call. See right here, it's coming to the zero. The yellow's coming up, blue's coming down. So hopefully we can get a nice little touch and a bounce, not a cross. We get the little consolidation and back up. Artezi trying to get to the zero on the MACD itself. Trying to get back on its channel up here. Or its continuation line that I drew. MDT. Bouncing off that 200 again. Skipping off the MACD. Still below zero like everything else. I know I sound like a broken record here. POLS fixing to get across here. It is above the 0 line. Let's hope it doesn't drop too far. Keep that yellow line above the 0. Go under and back up. We can see a nice retracement. So definitely one to keep an eye on. QSP making another move again. Not back up to the top, but definitely in the 6% mark. Yeah, see how it's pulling back here below the 0. Got a blue diamond, so hopefully this will not be a reversal with the red X and come smashing down. Hopefully that'll push up. A lot of hopefuls this morning. Unify. Same thing. Blue diamond, red candle. 4%. 3% power. Power is making a pullback. PLU 981. Bitcoin is definitely being volatile this morning, playing with the alts. That's what we're having to watch for right now. That other there. Just making some moves here with my streaming software. Okay, so let's get back to what is happening. Looks like we're going green again. The refresh here. Who's moving? Who's not? QSP moving up. Cartesian NDT are holding face value. Maple's on a little move with SYN. PLU is still holding at 980. Unify. REN 496. Power is definitely pulling back. Definite pullback on power. You can see that right there. QSP up here again inside the channel. That's what we need to see. Get this above 0. So come on, can we see $1 here? Please smash that like button. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way don't matter. It lets me see what's going on in my technicals when I check at after the stream when I close it out later. If you like the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not sure, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Either way, please hit the like button as you come in and hang out. Comment on the coins you'd like to be seen. We'll definitely click on them and see how they're doing this morning. So this is a people show for you guys, not for me, even though I make little plays here and there. But I do like to see what you're looking at, pull up your coins, give you my thoughts on where it's at in the charts. That being said, I'm going to mute the microphone just for 1 second, and I will be right back in less than a minute. Okay, we're back here. Currently watching Crypt. Make some moves.
I just wanna fight for a cause. If I get to know my purpose, I don't know if I'll like it or not. God, I know that you're the answer. When I'm searching my mind, I forgot. When I'm walking through the fire, I just look toward the light when it's hot.
Mummy New had got some news on Twitter this morning. A few people said it's a long-term play to keep an eye on. So definitely keep an eye on it. Pull my Twitter back up. I was getting bogged down pretty heavy on my CPU a minute ago. Just got time to cool down. So let's see what's trending on Twitter this morning again. Person here just commented 20 minutes ago thinking there's going to be some serious retracing on Bitcoin. He's pulled out all his alts, hoping to get in cheaper. Thinks Bitcoin's going to hit 40K. That's just some of the comments I'm seeing. Some guy just made a comment, says if we get 40K BTC, he goes, I'll sell my grandmother's house and buy on leverage. Somebody's saying buying PLU under $10 while you still can. I'm looking for a $12 break. So, and that's one of the guys I watch. So, is it possible we can get a $12 break? Yeah, I can see possibly happening. So, keep an eye on PLU. Definitely could be a nice pump on PLU today. So definitely something to keep an eye on and watch. I'm on QSP at the moment watching it. PLU is down here at 962. Possibly $2.50 play on PLU. If it pumps to 12 bucks, that would be nice. USP is definitely consolidating at the moment. Everybody's consolidating at the moment. I think we're having some issues with Bitcoin. Bitcoin putting everybody's play on hold. There we go again, get throttled down. See, that's got to be my Twitter. Twitter's pulling so much resources off my CPU. So, yep. Where's PLU? 965. We'll pull PLU up over here and check it out on CoinBase Pro. That'd be a nice play, we don't know. I'm looking at the trade history, not moving real fast. So looking at PLU, so go back to QSP, it's still stuttering. Artezi, wow. SYN, looks like it's making some moves here. Where'd power go? Power dropped way down below here. So power did cross, and it's consolidating down. like it could curl and possibly get another green dot right here, possibly. Something to keep an eye on. UPI. Definitely UPI I got my eye on for long term. AVT is definitely moving up. Got some spikes up here to 282. Wow, nice. One of our guys in my 24/7 stream is strong on AVT. He has been since he bought in around 225, 223. So AVT has definitely been a good one for him. Go to the 30-minute candle. So you can see back here where it was at 247, been turning sideways, so starting to get some move up here. So keep an eye on AVT here. Could be moving into our chart today. Definitely looking good. Get back to our 5-minute signals. So we're getting into mid-afternoon time. Things are starting to cool off and level out. Do our last refresh here. See who's making moves and who's not. PLU, keep an eye on it. People are saying it could go to $12 today. Bob got into it for $2. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it's never the right time, or we have our funds somewhere else and it's hard to pull them out because they're not in profit stage. So you hate to pull out something not in profit, chasing something that could be. Yeah, he shielded you and you got it at 225. Well, at least you're in profit with it, right? That's a good shield, I would think. It's at 280 and moving. Wow, look at it move. It's at 280. Definitely let me get rid of this here. Definitely making some moves this morning. So it just jumped from 272 to 280. Or 278 to 280. Was down here at 275. So definitely keep an eye on everything moving here today. But that being said, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I think I'm going to bounce off this stream here in a few minutes. Everything is kind of calming down and going sideways. Not a lot of action going on right this moment. So I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. Please support the channel. There are links in descriptions to help support the channel. If not, please support the channel by going and watching some videos. I do have our soundtrack that we're listening to in all my streams put into a mix. Please enjoy those. So nice taking profits. So everybody have a wonderful afternoon. We will keep an eye on what's going on here. And yeah, I could possibly jump into Discord here in a little bit. I need to take a short break myself. Get myself cleaned up for the day. So if I get in Discord, I'll probably be in about half hour, 45 minutes, if that works for you, Ethan. I might pop in there real quick and chit chat with you on voice. So everybody have a wonderful day. We're going to end the stream here. And we'll try to get the morning show back up tomorrow morning on time.